everybody. Welcome to Soul to Soul. I am medium Kelly Kristin. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I hope everyone's having a great week. I hope everyone's shining their light bright, like we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. I actually brought a very special guest with me tonight, my good friend, Amy Figueroa. And I brought her because she is one of those people who shines her light bright every single day. So, I met, well, first of all, let me say welcome, Amy. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, hey, Kelly. Nice to
Hi.
meet you.
You too. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on here with me. So I try to always share my friends that are, the ones that are bright and shiny and do amazing things. So Amy is a mixed media artist. She uses journaling to actually do meditation. She is a channeled writer and an intuitive artist. So we're going to get to find out all about that tonight. I actually met Amy at a paint party, right? And it was at one of the studios that I used to work out at. And, when you just know, like, another soul, that's kind of how it was with her. Mostly because she has that big, bright, shiny light, but also because she has a very beautiful soul. So I'm lucky enough to call her friend. We, get to hang out together. She's local with me, so I thought she'd be perfect to bring on tonight. So, Amy, first of all, can you just tell us where we can find you on social media? Because I don't want to forget that.
Okay, you can find me at Amy, AMY _ FIG _ Amy Fig. And then I also have a separate account for my business, which is called Book of Magic. And that's at Book of Magic with a K and _ on Instagram. I'm at Book of Magic on YouTube and also on Etsy, Book Magic with a K.
Okay, awesome. And I will put that all on my webpage at mediumkellykristin.com or on my social media. So I already know what you do and how amazing you are, but maybe you can tell us how you started doing this, what got you interested, or have you always done this?
Well, I've been doing art journaling for I've always drawn, I've always painted my entire life. And I found art journaling on YouTube by watching other people do it about 10 years ago. I thought it was a genius idea, a way to practice learning painting skills and also writing. I love to do both. And so I just dove deep into it and became obsessed with it. I watched, a million videos on it. And I developed my own way of creating in there. After trying and failing many times to teach art journaling as a class, I realized that I'd rather just stay home in my cave and work on it and make it. It evolved into my own meditation practice, and it just became a place to go, kind of like a temple that I could just go and forget about everything as when I was in my journal. And so I learned how to practice my intuition, and I learned about channeled writing by looking at videos from Lee Harris, who's very famous for channeling. And he was talking about an exercise that you could do to channel would be to ask yourself the question, what does my soul want to say to me today? And then answer that question through writing, stream of consciousness writing, just letting it all flow out. So how I started was by watching YouTube videos and then tweaking everything to what felt right for me.
That's really beautiful. And I have to say that Amy is also a very talented artist, right? So while if I were doing this, I could also do the process, but my artwork would not be the same. So she has that beautiful gift. But also, one of the things that I love that she did during COVID was she made these little, like, I guess you would call them tutorials or little videos that showed the process that she went through. And I just thought it was really beautiful because I actually tried it. And so, Amy, do you remember the one like where you just had us do like kind of channeled writing, just write down whatever we wanted to, and then we kind of did like a painting on top of it? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to show people is to do the channeled writing on a piece of paper or in your journal and then paint right on top of it. And you can allow whatever words you want to show through, to be seen, or you can paint over all of it. But I love doing that. It's really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it was. Um, I think sometimes when we get the words down on paper, it's so like freeing, kind of, right? And it's really fun to do the artwork, even though mine wasn't so great. But it didn't matter, right? Because it felt like it was the way it was supposed to be. So that's one of my favorite things that you do or did. And I know that you do little videos, like time release ones of how you do your journals. You want to talk about your journals a little bit? Those are beautiful. The ones that
Yeah.
you make. Yeah.
Yes, I've been recently making some scrap journals or what might be called junk journals. It's just a bunch of scraps of paper, like kind of book paper. Some of my drawings are in there, paper that with paint splattered on it. It's anything that might spark some inspiration for you to create on top of it. So I bind those myself and I'm selling those on Etsy. But I'm making them and talking about them because uh, it's what I can see in my community is that we're all becoming more aware and more conscious of ourselves. And we're learning so much about ourselves all the time. And myself included, I started finding it really fun to record all of these revelations that I'm finding in this journal. Um, and then adding art with it, it makes it, you know, even more special. So, and then, like you were saying, how you or other people might feel that they don't have the art skills, like they haven't had the practice yet.
Right.
I'm also making collage sheets of my drawings so that anyone can use them and you can download them easily on Etsy and they're only $3 and then you can cut them out and put them in your own journal and add writing and add other collage elements to it. So you're actually creating the design, but I'm just helping you a little bit.
Right. I love that. That's perfect for me. Um, okay. We have 2 minutes left, I think. So let's just I want to talk about really quick about the intuitive painting that you do. And I know that you did one for me, like maybe 2 years ago, and it was of my spirit guide. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
So I think you did that intuitively, right?
Yeah.
Do you
So
remember? Yeah.
the process of that would be tuning in to myself and having you or the client in mind, and then just opening myself up to whatever information comes in. And I was using tarot cards also as an extra element of guidance. Um, and then just letting an image come out. And if, the practical way of looking at it is that whoever it's for will see what they need to see in it. If you see your spirit guide in it, then that's what it is for you. Um, so it was just like an extension of me uh, tuning in and practicing my own intuition.
Beautiful. I love all that. And I think that's one way that people can learn to shine their light bright, right? By journaling, by painting, writing. Actually, Amy is going to agree, or I'm trying to convince her to do a class with me. So that'll be on my website where she'll come help teach or co-teach with me. And I want to thank her for being here. All this information will be on my website, mediumkellykristen.com. And I can't wait to work with Amy, and I can't wait for you to meet her in classes as well. And I don't know, do you want to say anything else, Amy?
This was really fun, and it went by way too fast. Oh my God.
I know, it goes by so fast, but we'll have you on again.
Go look at my artwork. Amy Fig on Instagram.